absolutely crazy about it!
Devil May Cry in high definition.
Live. Welcome. You're a little bit out of the shot, Alex. Can you scoot back just to... Beautiful. Perfect. Welcome, boys and girls, demons and angels. I better turn this up.
I just reached
Myself loud.
I better turn it up. Not that much.
Welcome to Hangouts. Devil May Cry edition. So we're about to get real edgy here. We got our Jinko jeans. Did you guys wear the Jinko jeans?
Yeah. With the chains.
Yeah, with the chains.
I had the
and
zip-off shorts with the
Yeah.
pants. Yeah.
Those are cool. So
Shorts.
we are going to be playing
Really cool.
a game from my childhood. A game from our special guest, John's childhood. Alex, was this in your childhood at all?
Not really, no. This is my first.
He is joining on for the first time in this Devil May Cry universe. The Devilverse, as they call it. Do they call it that?
Diverse.
So, yeah, I'd already beat Devil May Cry 1. We're going straight into Devil May Cry 2. And this was a game that these three I kind of grew up with John and our friend Craig. I would go over to their house and you would just play this religiously. This is all I remember you guys
Hack and
really
slash.
play. And I remember thinking this was the coolest thing in the world. Beating Devil May Cry 1, there's a cheesiness stuff that is aged a little bit.
It makes it better though.
But still cool. I mean, look at this. Can you look at that guy and tell him he's dumb? I can't.
He's edgy, man.
Can you look at that and say, that's how I want, like, my high school photo? Honestly.
That's how cool guys sit.
When I graduate high school, that's what I want to look like. There's 2 campaigns?
Yeah. Originally on the PS2, when you'd open the box, there was 2 discs.
Oh. We have an expert. Luckily, we like to, when we do Hangouts, we usually have somebody that, like, has played the game a lot and stuff, so
Yeah.
I had to have you here for Devil May Cry.
The timeline, there's one timeline, but you can play either side.
Okay.
Everything coincides, like, 3 or 4
It's kind of like in Resident Evil where
Yeah.
the campaign stuff. Cool.
You run into, like, if you play as Lucia, you'll run into Dante 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And vice versa.
So, are you allowed to give us a synopsis of the first game? Like, and I don't care if you spoil it. I mean, that's fine.
It's not much to spoil. You can plug your ears real quick, and I'll wave when I'm done spoiling it. But in the first one, it basically, the story was very much not there. It was very basic. You're more fighting than you're enjoying the story.
Yeah.
And you have a demonic father or something named Sparta. I don't know. That's basically Devil May Cry 1. You have a demonic father. You have a bad dad.
Yeah.
I guess this is like the intro.
You're like a monster hunter. Like when Trish shows up, you're sitting in your office, and there's all kinds of weapons on the walls and like trophies.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I need to hire you to stop. What was his name? Like Mundus, I think. And
Yeah.
So she hires you, and then Mundus, something like that.
Mundus is like the bad guy. He's like the main bad guy in there.
Flying Mungus.
Yeah.
Fungus.
He's
Fungus
like a
man.
big, he's like a giant. Like when you fight him at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. He's like laying on his stomach, I think, crawling at you, and you're just in like a tight room. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
You remember this very well. Hey, John is someone that you can remember the most obscure movie and obscure movie quotes. That's your like
yeah,
professional.
it's
thing
like
that
being
you do.
partners with the Hulk. You're so angry all the time. It's exhausting.
So like I'm surprised. Like
That's from the other guys.
I could not tell you about games I love that I haven't played in like 10 years, but you're like, yeah, Munda,
Did you really
he's
love
crawling
him?
on his belly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, well, that's what happened. So you
crawls-
did play this a lot.
He crawls at you, and you cross your guns, and then you like shoot them together. It's like
Yeah, you do
It's
the
like a
depth-
Pokemon hyper beam.
Yeah, there's
kill
so
him.
in the first one, and I bet in this one, there's like a hyper mode. It was called Devil Trigger. So that's what you had to do to beat that first
your
boss.
combo.
and stuff.
You have to build up a combo, and it's like A, B, C, like awesome, bad, and like cool.
Yeah, there's all these
And
rankings.
then like
and
S
stuff.
is like stylish or stylish.
Now, did you ever play any of the Bayonetta games at all? Because that's the same director as the first Devil May Cry.
I played
And
that
they are
one
very.
briefly.
When I was playing this, when I played Devil May Cry 1, I went, oh my gosh, this is like the alpha to Bayonetta. Like, Bayonetta is like a hyper version of what I was playing.
Yeah.
So like I've read reviews and stuff of these because I have these games.
Yeah.
But I've never played them, and I think like this is the least favorite one of pretty much
Yes.
everybody. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
We're-
yeah,
What did they change in this one that made it so bad compared to the other?
I guess we're about to find out.
yeah.
But
Are we allowed to just say spoilers, or do we have to say spoilers every time?
save the spoilers because I don't want to get spoiled from Devil May Cry
Okay.
2.
Age of darkness.
So yeah, Devil May Cry 1 spoilers over. Just had a bad dad.
Demons and humans were powerless under their rule.
Oh, they might even explain it.
Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparta.
Yeah, they
With
are
a spirit
Yeah, this is
unlike
before
any other,
the movie 300, by the way.
wielding the sword
When everyone, this is Sparta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sparta eradicated.
most
the
people probably think
demons.
that when they hear Sparta.
Weird hawk thing.
Yeah.
Now, who has the better campaign, Lucia or Dante?
Dante.
Dante.
Yeah. Lucy
You just
is-
don't like playing as her? Is she like kind of
Nah,
like
not
a?
really. I mean, like
Sparta
she's like she even during the time when we play it, like mine and Craig's favorite thing to do would be to go into hyper mode and just run in circles because it looks so ridiculous. she does like a Naruto run.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
She
with her
runs
hands
like that
on
with
her
her
back.
blades. And Dante's Dante. I mean, you
Dante's cool. Look at that. That's the coolest man on planet
Yeah.
Earth.
So was this girl in the first game?
No.
This is the only game she's in. That's why it's bad. It's like I don't know.
So yeah, in the first one there was a character named Trish who showed up at that shop and stuff or whatever, and
Yeah.
but I think it looks cooler in this game.
Yeah, it was more. They spent more time on the graphics, I think.
I think so.
you call.
It looks a lot better. I mean, I know this is an HD like remaster or whatever, but
Yeah. But this is back in the day when like cutscenes were like movie quality.
Yeah, like
the
Metal Gear
The
stuff.
gameplay was like
Son of
Tekken.
Sparta.
Son of Sparta. That's who I am.
So somebody asked me for a description of these games today, and I kind of liken them to a mix-up of like hack and slash and Resident Evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was
And that first
Yeah,
one,
that's perfect.
that first one, oh my gosh, I was like, the music sounds just like Resident Evil in certain parts.
Okay.
When you like enter a room, it does that same kind of animation, not like doors opening.
Mhm.
It sounded like it. They have like, it felt the mood was
Yeah,
kind of dark,
it's
like a
Resident
Resident Evil.
Evil meets God of War
Okay. But now that I think about that, though, I think maybe
or Dante's Inferno.
the description of that would fit maybe more like a Onimusha. Remember those?
Yes, that's way
I've been
better
wanting to play
'cause of
those
swords.
on
Yeah.
the game
Yeah,
too.
that one's really good.
That came out earlier this year in HD collection of those. Isn't it?
Yeah, that
I like
game
those.
was so much fun.
It's like the kind of tighter corridors and tank controls, but you got like swords
Yeah.
and stuff and magic, I think. Which I've never played those either. I'm really behind on the Capcom stuff other than Resident Evil and Street Fighter. Is it capturing your sound right?
Yeah, I'm just making sure because I don't want to not have that.
It's important.
Yeah. How long we did this?
Yeah. I just am making sure because I have crapped the bed a couple times where the audio was not working and it had no audio. All right, let's get back into the game. Oh, you get double jump right out the gate because in the first one you had to like gain that.
Yeah,
ability.
he would like jump and there'd be like a glow.
Like a little glow, yeah.
And you can break things like that. That was that thing where you can break. But just
Break
but
it.
it basically walks you through it.
Another thing I hope that they do better. It might be the same in this one. In the first one, that was another thing that was like Resident Evil. It was fixed camera angles. But for a hack and slash, I was running into wall. Like I didn't like it at certain points, but
Yeah.
This is probably one of the newer titles, or the earlier titles in the PS2, right? The first one?
The
Which-
first one, yes. This came out like
the first
I
one was
remember-
2001. I
yeah.
don't know when this one was 2002 or 2003. I think.
Yeah, they used to come out.
I think it was 2002 because Devil May Cry 3 was 2003. I think,
I know. I remember
or it could have been 2004.
funnily that
Yeah.
because these always came out like in March, like right around my birthday. And like I'd always have my mom or mom and dad get them for my birthday.
Dude, this is way
And I'd
better than
stay
the
up
first
all
one.
night playing.
The animations and stuff are way better than the first one.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna do that a lot.
And things are like even the way he kind of side went like that. Even in the first one, I rewatched The Matrix with my wife recently, and you can tell the impact that had on everything. And in the first one, he does that kind of thing or whatever, one of the demon guys or whatever. And even that jump just now, like going sideways like that,
You can do
is straight
backflips,
out of The Matrix.
It's like John Woo stuff.
Yeah, like.
You remember like?
But I mean, at the time of this coming out, Matrix had like a.
Yeah, I
You
remember
can break
Matrix
those
and Mission
statues.
Impossible 2
These
was very
statues?
much in
Yeah,
that
you
style.
have to hit him with your sword.
Oh, okay.
You guys know what I mean though? Like John Woo,
Yeah.
and then like the Matrix and like Mission Impossible 2, they very much have that very early 2000s feel to them.
Yeah. The
Like slow mo,
very edgy,
kung
like
fu, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it though. Playing back on these just brings me back to that era of just look. The hair even moves. Yeah, this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a big step forward. I think there was at least a year or two between 1 and 2.
So, I mean, they have more.
Someone looking
experience
up.
with
When,
PS2
I want to know
than
when did
now.
DMC 2 come out and 3.
Was that like your money in this?
Yeah, I think you.
I think you buy abilities and stuff like the
Yeah,
first
you
one.
can unlock different stuff.
I hate cannons.
I can't remember what you have to do here to get over.
You do that. Hold it.
There he goes. Like the high hill. High hills is what it sounds like. I hate cannons.
That's probably a place you can go back. If you go back. A crevice.
I hate walls. Oh. Now these, if it's like the first one, yeah, it probably is. You get 4 of these, your health increases.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude.
Which one? Which one is it?
It's this one. I'll put in the password. We're doing some Wi-Fi password stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna look it up for you, but my phone won't load in here. We need like we need Jeopardy playing right now.
There we go. Check this out.
Hit that post.
Oh wait. Oh, he did it once.
Yeah, they added.
I love that.
The double. Oh yeah.
Shooting upside
straight
down.
The double jump.
Bullet casings are falling too.
Yeah.
that's
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
gosh.
The double jump
Ooh,
thing,
probably
like
one
they added that so you could like, because you're gonna get like in rooms where, and I'm sorry for saying like so many times, you're gonna get in rooms where it's 20 to 1, 10 to 1, and you have to try to get all of the
Yeah.
combos to build up your.
Now, did you guys
I
still-
can't remember all the terminology for everything.
So what
but-
was your guys' like favorite back then when you played these when these came out?
2001? Yeah. What was your favorite?
I always liked. Okay, Devil May Cry, the original was August 2003.
Okay. Say 2003.
Or I'm sorry,
2001.
August 23rd, 2001. Right?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay.
It's crazy to believe that's almost
The
20
new
years
one
ago.
comes out in March of this year, or it came out in March of this year. March 8th, 2019.
When did 2 and 3 come out? You did a big jump
I'm,
there.
I'm sorry, that's the first two that came up. I'm looking. Oh, I guess I have to
Don't worry.
specify.
Don't worry. That's. Dude, the combat feels better than the first one.
I feel that was one thing when you play 2 and then you go back and play 1. You're like, come on, like because he's like, ha.
Yeah,
Huh.
the combat's.
Once
gonna,
you play this, it's gonna be hard to go back and play 1 again.
I don't think I ever will. That's what I thought of 1.
January 25th, 2003.
Okay, 2 years later.
And
Then I guess 3 came out 05. 3 came out 05. Then I bet.
That's correct. February 17th, 2005. This was the last one for PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Because 4 was PS3.
Now, what did you guys think? Because I was reading like some very harsh things on 2. Like people do not like 2.
You remember the camera thing you said? You see how you can't see the
Yeah.
flying above?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be walking and then you'll just get attacked and you're like, where did that come
Please
from?
just spoil this for me. And 3, can you use the freaking analog to look around? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Thank you.
I'm seriously... Noah's...
This was a problem in 1. I don't know what I'm shooting at. I don't know where
Yeah,
it's going.
that's exactly what I was just saying.
So 1 had that same issue. Like.
Yeah.
So what did you think of 2? Like, did you hate 2 as much as other people?
No, I didn't hate 2 at all. I like the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds. People hate that movie. I don't hate it.
There we go.
I don't hate it. I like Ryan Reynolds. I love Green Lantern.
In hindsight, like you had nothing to compare it to, right?
No.
It's just a. It's a
I
step,
saw it when
it's
it
a
came
step
out.
forward.
Yeah.
Versus the first game.
Yeah, and
then the third game comes
DC does a subpar job on their movies, but their actor choices I couldn't agree more with. I love Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. I love Henry Cavill as Superman, and I love Ben Affleck as Batman.
That's over,
and I
man.
hate that it's over. I'm not watching any more DC movies. I'm so
it's
done.
Robert Pattinson now. From
I know.
Crazy
I checked out.
You're
But
done now.
I think
you're fine with Green Lantern, but you're
Yeah.
done now.
Patterson's too far.
Patterson is too far.
Yeah.
Hashtag Patterson's too far.
Whoa.
They were like, the Twilight guy's Batman, and I just, you don't say that. That's exactly how I felt. I was so upset because they were talking about, at the end of, what was it, Justice League, when, what's his name, Deadshot or whoever, or Slade, runs into Jesse Eisenberg. I'm drawing a blank on his character's name. The bald guy. Lex Luthor. In the boat, and they're like, we need to, make our own league. And I just
Don't
love
worry,
where
be
that was
happy.
going. And DC, they're
Loving this camera
they're
angle.
so cheap, man. And like they wouldn't. And one thing that really bugged me is, like Henry Cavill was really gonna like, he was gonna compromise. He just wanted a producer credit, and they wouldn't even give him that. He was like, keep your money. I want a producer credit. And they're like, no thanks.
I will say, Dante definitely feels like snappier in the jumps and stuff. I love doing this, just shooting upside down. Let's go down this waterway. But I remember watching you guys play this, and I liked watching you guys have it, but I would never buy this game. I was into more
Your
happy-go-lucky
Your mom and
stuff.
dad wouldn't let you have this game.
I don't think they would have cared because I played Metal Gear. And
Really?
stuff.
Well,
like,
this is like M for mature.
yeah.
They bought that for you?
I think maybe the gore would be too much. I don't know, but
Because it says, like, at the beginning, it says intense violence and gore, which you watch.
but it wasn't even a thing of like, would my mom let me? I didn't even like want to own Grand Theft Auto or Devil May. I know my parents probably wouldn't let me own those,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to like buy
That's
this.
one game I never got into.
You
Grand
got
Theft Auto.
into it.
Craig really liked it a lot, but I just never got into it.
What's that?
Grand Theft Auto. It wasn't my thing.
I just bought
The newer ones I like a
the
lot.
fifth one. I bought 5.
Yeah, those are
a couple weeks
great.
ago.
That one's great.
The last thing I did though was I picked up a car with a tow truck with the hooker chick in the passenger
Yeah.
seat, and I'm like, oh okay, that's fun.
Now 5 I
haven't
freaking
played it
love.
since, yeah.
4 I did not like at all, and then the other ones I liked going to people's houses and playing them, just like Devil May Cry. Like, I just think the darkness and the demons and stuff. I was in more like Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter back then. I'd watch you guys play and it's like, oh, that's like an adult
Yeah,
game.
you were
like,
also like several years younger than me.
The closest you got to this kind of stuff was like that game Medieval.
yeah, stuff like
That
that.
game
like,
was fun. I had like a demo disc with that on it. Remember demo discs?
yeah.
That was my thing.
So thank you, JT. I don't know if you guys know him.
No, not done. Who's that guy?
He's a YouTube channel.
Okay.
He's really funny. But he did a video on like the demo disc from Pizza Hut not too long ago.
Oh man, I've been wanting to actually do that.
And apparently Reggie Fils-Aimé from Nintendo was the chief of marketing at Pizza Hut during that time.
Oh really?
And they had like 3 demo discs, and it's like really great games. They had like Metal
I
Gear
have them.
Solid.
I have two.
Do you?
Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid, like Final Fantasy VIII. I think what else? Tomb Raider 3 maybe or something.
Yeah. And I have those.
That was my Capcom, or it was called like something Jam Pack.
Yeah.
That was my first.
Jam Pack,
That was
yeah.
my first exposure to Tomb Raider, and I fell in love with it.
Mhm.
I was like, "There's tigers."
I played a demo disc as well. I think it was. It might have been one of those.
Jam Pack.
And
Now these you can actually. This is where you upgrade your abilities and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So.
But like I got to a point I did not know
Oh,
where to
wow.
go, and I didn't understand that she could grab ledges and like pull herself up.
Oh yeah.
So I was stuck. I don't think I ever beat the demo, but then I went back like a year or two later and tried again, and I figured that out, and like I actually got really far. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is really cool.
That's what I missed about that era of games is it didn't. There was no tutorial.
Yeah.
They just put you in the thing.
Yeah, figure it
And
out.
I wish even this one, Devil May Cry 1, I was like, no one told me. I'm so used to modern games. I was like, I didn't know that's what I had to press to do that combo or whatever. But I appreciate that because you kind of.
You stumble upon it.
Yeah, you might not even.
You're like,
know
how the
what
heck did I do
Yeah,
that?
yeah. And I like that. Like the sense of discovery is what made games fun.
I think this is your first boss fight.
I want to hit that X. X marks the spot.
Remember what we talked about before you started going live?
What?
I gotta that thing I always do. I gotta not do that.
Yeah,
Make puns.
yeah.
We didn't talk about that, but I gotta not do that.
Banned.
Whoa. Demon monkeys.
Yeah, monkeys.
Like, so did you find, John, some games that were contemporary with this? Like, what was out when this came out?
Oh man.
'Cause
Onimusha, I
Yes.
think was.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are comparable.
You know what? I could go if you want. I can go home and go through like my old games because I can. If I go through like, because I still have them all. If I go through them, I can tell you like what I was playing. Like I got this and this and this and this. But
Mark
I'm
of
trying to
Cree.
remember.
Mark of Cree.
Mark of
I
Cree.
remember Craig playing that one. Mark of Cree. Do you remember that one? That was kind of a hack and slash. Like.
Yeah. I think man, that's all we did was play video games. I can't remember. But this is like one of my favorites. That's why I'm so
Sure. Yeah. And did you play 4? Did you play Devil May Cry 4 when that came out?
With Craig, I never had it.
You never had it?
No, I didn't have a PS3.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to remember, like, I was when 3 came out, I was 18,
Yeah.
and then I got married 2 years later.
Wow.
So, like, I got married 2 years after the PlayStation 2. That's how long I've been married. It's been 12 years.
So, what do you
I'm
think?
getting
Of,
old.
what do you think of 4?
I thought it was really cool. I didn't get to see very much of it. Like, I remember.
'Cause 4 gets
I remember
crapped- 2
when
and
I
4 get
exited.
crapped
I
on.
exited around 4, and I exited around Metal Gear Solid 4.
Okay.
The first one where he had the camo suit.
Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
Or no, that's
never,
3.
I never. That was 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That
I
was-
didn't. Oh no, 3 was Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then
Yeah.
4 had a camo thing too.
Yeah, I
They
didn't
each
have. I didn't have that.
He's hiding.
Snake
He's
Eater
hiding
was
both of them.
my favorite that I've played. And,
Uh,
and the original. The original was good. Back in the day when you had to play to the end of the disc and pick the second disc.
Yeah.
April and I just played through that not too long ago on an emulator.
Oh, 1.
Yep. That was what an experience that game is.
1 is my favorite.
Yeah.
I think 3 is arguably maybe the best, but I don't know. Maybe 5 gameplay wise. I don't know.
It
But
depends
as
on the-
gameplay and story and everything, 3 I think is the best. But
It depends on the day.
I like
for
1
me.
the best.
Yeah, it depends on the day for
I'm gonna-
me between 1 and 3, which are my favorite. But 1 is like it has such a
mood to it.
cold atmosphere motif. You know,
Yeah.
so you know it's cold, it's night, it's Alaska, and hey, this is a pretty hairy situation. 3 is great too, but it's a little more outlandish with like the dudes that are the bosses.
yeah,
But I really like that one as well. I like how it sets up the story for the rest of the series. Yeah, both are classics. But I think Metal Gear Solid 2 was probably out around the same time as this, right?
2 came out in 01.
So
I just
this is 03,
searched-
right?
Yeah,
Okay, I just searched PS2 games 2003.
yeah.
So Craig and I were playing Need for Speed Underground.
Oh yeah, we played Need for Speed all the time. I had
Final
that.
Fantasy,
Final Fantasy 10 too. Yeah, it was.
Prince of Persia's. Oh, we played the. Crap
Oh, Prince
out
of
that.
Persia. Yeah, that had similar combat.
Tony
too.
Hawk's Underground. Dynasty Wars.
Dynasty
Where
Warriors.
It was
yeah.
kind of like It was kind of like what's the Risk? It's like Risk. You just fight like whole.
You fight
They
hordes.
they made a Zelda game mixed with that.
Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, we changed the voices. It let you change the
Yeah.
voices. So you just make this tiny girl and go, "Get on the power."
Is that what the game you're talking about?
Arc the Lad that was an RPG,
Yeah.
like kind of turn-based thing.
Yeah.
What else you got? Manhunt.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it like banned everywhere or whatever?
That was very
I don't
mature.
know.
That was a
I
very
never
bloody
played
game.
that game. Let me go back up.
Here's Lucia.
SSX, the snowboarding
Tricky,
game.
yeah.
We played that. Trying to see
Classics,
what else.
Man.
I can't.
Oh my gosh, this thing
Oh,
just blew
NBA
up.
Street and NFL Street. I played those. Like basketball and football games. Ratchet and Clank.
Looks kind of blurry there.
I don't think they upscaled the.
Looks great. Yeah, they did not update any of the cutscenes for at least the first one. Second one, I'm thinking the third's the same.
It's still letterbox like 4:3 aspect ratio too.
I think it lets you choose if you want to do,
Oh really?
and I chose to do 4x3. At least on the first one. I thought.
Oh, this is okay. You're playing your PS4.
I'm playing the PS4, and all they did was take the PS3 HD collection and up it to 1080. But I was fine with it because I just wanted to play the games. Like,
Yeah. That's all I can remember with using the internet, but a lot of that, yeah. Because we were also playing GameCube a lot of the time too.
yeah.
I love GameCube. I think I bought a GameCube just to get that Legend of Zelda game. Not the Mask. Twilight Princess. I
Yeah.
played the crap out of that.
Grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they?
Didn't they?
I didn't really play much PS2. I had one, and it was the only console out of the three that I did have.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Really?
play much of it.
I remember you had a PSP and I never had one.
I played
I think
until
it was after though, wasn't it? That was like the PS3 era.
I played the most of PS2. Second was GameCube, and then third was original Xbox. I played very little of that, but I got that very late. I got that in 05. Like right when 360 was the same year.
I did play. I played a lot of 007 Nightfire a lot because it had a really fun multiplayer. It was like deathmatch and stuff.
Yeah, I was one of those like Sony guys. I never had an original Xbox. The 360 was the first one I ever had.
Yeah, we
I
just
was
didn't have any
PlayStation
money,
all the
so
way.
I only had like
That too.
7 or 8 games at the most. I went back a couple years later to Arcade Legacy in the mall,
Yeah.
and I just stocked up on a bunch of old games. I've never played them, but
Yeah.
I hope to someday. I take that back. We have been playing Metal Gear Solid 2, and we'll get.
Oh, I
the
love
remaster.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful. I am very pleased. It leads to
Dante has a solid snake look to him in his jaws, and
They didn't really update the backgrounds either, did they?
no, they upscale. All the textures are just
I mean, look
are
at
little.
look at the sky when it shows it again, if it does.
Um,
Well, I guess that's a cutscene though.
Oh, there you go.
Let's
The
power
aerial
up.
heart. That thing's a lot of fun.
I could almost upgrade my sword.
I remember Craig and I lost our minds the first time we got the aerial heart and he could fly around. We were like, he can fly! Oh my god!
Did you spoil this
Yeah.
for me?
It was just on the screen.
Oh, okay.
you weren't you looking?
We were talking too much.
Yeah. Bunch of
Okay.
chatty Cathy's.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there. I didn't spoil it.
Well, I didn't know what that was. It was who's that Pokemon? I didn't know what Pokemon it was.
You're like, is it Diglett? And they're like, it's Clefairy.
Shoot, man.
I thought you went into like a
You know what's really
turn-based
fun?
battle there for a second.
You know what's fun is when you try to do that where he just came down and you push what's intuitive.
Yeah.
You put it towards you and he'll turn around and go back the other way and you're just you're like in a time loop
Oh yeah.
where you keep going the wrong way.
Because the freaking camera
Like
angles
some people
change.
when they play like airplanes with or they play games with like fighter jets, and some people like inverted view, some don't.
Yeah.
It's that kind of a thing where you just get stuck in.
So one complaint I've heard about this, about Devil May Cry 2, maybe you can, and I kind of saw it in that first thing I did, is they say that levels feel kind of big and empty. They're kind of bigger, but they don't.
You spend a lot of time like I don't want to miss anything, so let me check everything.
And
there's just a lot of end hallways.
Yeah.
And little fights like this.
That's what I heard. Yeah. So already adding up. 2 + 2 = 4 on those reviews.
It just kind of goes to show, like, the technical limitations of the hardware back in the day. They could make these big, kind of more grandiose arenas, but couldn't really fill with anything.
Yeah.
It's like Doom 3. You know kind of why the reason they had monster closets in Doom 3? Because they could only render 3 enemies on screen at one time.
Oh. I didn't know that. I was never big on Doom. I never played it. Wasn't that a PC game?
It was on some of the consoles too. I think it came to original Xbox.
Yeah, that one did. 3 did.
Yeah, and like that was a really.
Do you want to play this a little bit? You're the professional.
Me? It's been so long, I might as well never played it.
That was like a really beautiful game, and especially with the lighting and stuff, and it was terrifying in that point in time. But they did it, like they worked the limitations of the hardware to the
bats.
game.
I'm gonna shoot bats upside down.
I like how your brain works. You're like, should I stand on the ground and shoot up at the things that fly?
No.
I'll jump above them and shoot down at them from the ceiling.
It's bats, man. Oh, I didn't know it was a door. That does not look like a door.
There's another.
I keep thinking you're gonna go into like a turn-based battle, and then my eyes roll in the back of my head because I hate those so much.
Oh, like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I used to
dun,
like
dun,
those as a kid, and now I can't stand them.
You know what I did find out the other day that I was very sad about? I had on my Amazon wish list, I was wanting, what do I do here? Is it a puzzle?
It's a puzzle, but I don't know what you have to do. You gotta remember, this game came out 16 years ago?
I know, but you're remembering the most obscure things from it already, so I trust... Oh, here we go. Light a blue flame and then the way will be open.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what this is. This is a speed thing. Better hurry up. You're gonna get really frustrated by this.
Thanks.
There you go. This is the easy one.
Okay.
Speed is key. Get over there.
Oh.
Frag my life.
Yeah, you're gonna say that a lot in this game. This game's kind of. You ever smell something that you haven't smelled in a long time? And you're like, that's what that is. This game's gonna do that to you a lot.
Can I just shoot it with guns?
No.
I have to hit it?
melee it.
Do your choice.
Yeah, see how quick. There you go.
What did you do?
Did it work?
Lost. No, you lost. Or no. Maybe you did get it. I was thinking you had to break them all before they went down.
That made a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, of course I succeeded.
See, I told you I don't really remember.
What the heck?
Don't let when see the door there with the ghost.
Yeah.
Don't let that hand grab you; it'll hurt you.
Yeah, it means it's locked because that was what the first one did. These doors are fun.
Doors that go to nowhere.
So you're basically in a giant sewer, huh? I love.
I think you're under a castle.
Sewer levels are my favorite, guys.
Yeah, anything with sewers, give me.
It's very Ninja Turtle. You like how the water sounds more like it doesn't sound splashy. It sounds squishy.
Here we go, Matrix. Time to jump upside down, shoot these bats.
You won't see the enemies 9 times out of 10. You'll just know you're in a fight because you hear music.
Did you and Craig ever want to get a trench coat around this time? Wear it?
Do you have any
Like the
other
maid?
time to spend hot topic?
Yeah.
You remember I started growing my hair out when I was in 9th grade?
You were trying to be like
Long
Dante,
hair.
weren't you?
I was trying to be Dante meets Ozzy Osbourne meets.
I never will forget.
That was the other thing I remember you guys...
Afro and
He tried, man. He could. He was almost there. He gave up at the finish line.
This is what I remember all the time. Playing DMC, listening to Slipknot and Mudvayne and Ozzy Osbourne. That was always playing. Like on your guys.
Still around.
I don't know when they made a new album. The lead singer's done so many side things. He was in a super band. It was him, and then it was like the guitarist and the drummer from what's the other band?
Ow. I'm getting freaked out.
I think the name of the band is Until Yeah or something.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, it's kind of like a country rock thing with the singer Stan did the same thing. Yeah, no thank you. I like country and I like rock, but I like to set it.
They were the two show
Were you a fan of Tool at all? The band Tool?
Yeah, they just
Because
didn't put
they just announced that they're making a new album the first time in like 20 years. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's been a long time. I remember hearing Schism thinking like, oh, these guys are cool, and then starting to get into it, and then like you said, 20 years? No. Well, what's his name? He's really eccentric. He has his own wine. I saw that on Joe Rogan. And like his own vineyard, I think.
Really?
And he also did the Perfect Circle. He was in that band.
Branching out.
Yeah, I was just thinking about them.
Yeah.
When you started mentioning Tool, I was thinking about them.
Yeah, he's got a really great
All I
voice,
know about
but
Tool
he's-
are they the ones that go, I know the paces
That's
and
Schism.
that's the okay. That's the only song I know from Tool. Sorry, Tool. I'm a Tool for not knowing you.
They definitely had their own style, and it just never clicked with me.
What was the one Scorpion sing?
Tool was kind of in the same category as Nine Inch Nails for me.
What was the Scorpion King song?
That was Godsmack.
I stand alone. Was that Godsmack? Okay, that was. I loved that song back then.
That was also the joining the Navy commercial.
Yeah. No, was it?
Not I Stand Alone.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
Godsmack.
Yeah.
That was like. I
I
can't
remember,
remember what song. It was like Awake or something was the name of the song.
Yeah. They did. They were on Letterman one time. And they played Realign. That was one of the heaviest songs I'd ever heard, and still to this day, one of the heaviest songs I've ever heard.
They're a great band. I have all their albums. And when I say, I mean I physically have their CD.
Disturbed. I really liked a lot.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, oh, yeah. Can't go wrong.
They,
I still pop
they
them in, and
covered,
I like Disturbed a lot.
They
I
covered
have-
the Simon Garfunkel's Sound
Sound of the Sound.
Simons,
Yes. Love it. David Dryman has got such a great voice. He's been one of my favorites. That was one of the first CDs I bought too. Was Down with the Sickness. That
Oh,
album
wow.
was Stupefy. Because we didn't even buy it for Down with the Sickness. We bought it for Stupefy. That was their first single, and I played the crap out of that. Craig and I used to play Ocarina of Time, and we would be stuck in the water temple, and we'd be blasting Not Falling by Mudvayne. That was from their second or third album, I think, the Black Album.
Goatling. We got a little Goatling here.
Yeah, he's like a minotaur.
Now, you guys also, I remember beating or going through in the hardest difficulty. Dante Must Die. Do you guys remember that or whatever?
Yes. It's impossible.
And
You
in the
just
first
die.
one,
You do
I
die.
ended up playing that in easy mode. If you die, it'll let you do easy mode. I did the same thing with Bayonetta. I'm not really good at these hack and slash at all. But
Easy mode
I remember
also-
you guys doing Dante Must Die, and I was like, gosh.
Easy mode also gives you, like, it automatically does combos for you.
Yes.
You just keep hitting square, and you just does combos for you. You love that, don't you? Where he shoots down.
I wish this guy would go. I can't hit him up in the air.
With your sword.
Yeah.
You have to do something with that green light. I just can't remember why.
Okay, he's down. He's dead.
That might be the aerial thing.
So, what are you trying to do here? Like, what's the purpose of this?
That lady said I have to help their village. I guess I have to take out these monsters.
Yeah.
This
she
is
said
actually
that-
more story than the first one had, which I was surprised with. The first one said.
Yeah, that's the aerial wing.
The first one said.
Imagine in 2003, 16-year-old me. I was freaking out.
The first one, you're going through a castle. They give you a story and they say, "You're the son of Sparta. You do this," and then a second later,
You have to use
you're
that.
doing like 4 or 5 levels going through a castle. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Where
See,
am I going?
and this
Who's
is-
Trish?
This is pretty cool. Like, it gives you that demon wing. That door's locked. You can't get out. You have to equip the demon. You have to equip that wing and fly out. That's the only way to get out.
I would never figure that out.
And, yep.
Can you equip the other one too?
Uh-huh.
No, you already had it.
Yeah. He'll get more later, and you can have, like, there's like a fire one, I think. I can't remember. I didn't hate this game, but like I said, I'm easy to please.
His trench coat is weird in this one. Like, it's
I
not
think
really
you
a
have to hit
trench
R,
coat.
like one of the top buttons to engage your, but it uses the yellow bar, so get out while you can. You're missing that. There you go. I think you have to go through that there, or maybe it might. Yeah, it's there. You did it.
Nice. Yeah, and what was, and I bet Bayonetta had this. The first DMC game had this. where it's like it'll tell you what to do. Like grab the pedestal or go up to the pedestal, and you'll play for 2 minutes. And that's the whole mission. And do you remember those? Like they were just real quick, and
Yeah.
that was how the first and the second DMC or Bayonetta was too.
You know what? This also makes me like the first thing that popped in my mind was when you put your PlayStation in without a game, and you go into your memory card,
Yeah.
and you have the little icon, and they're all different.
Yeah,
And-
they all have a
and-
different
and
one.
some games, if you had
Oh, I missed
a
that.
save file from the previous game, you would unlock special things if you had a save file from the game before.
Yeah, I remember that. Can you do that next
You would
turn?
you would check your inventory,
Yeah.
and it would just be there.
I'm gonna power up here. Okay, I can power up the rebellion now. Cool, nothing happened.
It just kills them quicker.
Kills them quicker. Mission start. Anybody else want to play?
Not really.
Nah, I'm good. I've
Really?
spent so much of my life playing this game.
But can you see that? Can you do this? Ever wonder what the bottom of a Dante's foot looks like? Well, bam! There it is.
I like how when he runs, it sounds like he's wearing women's high heels.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It sound like high heels. Okay, for some reason I remember this in my my
scene?
mind from you playing like this area. These
Probably
like streets
parts
and
of the
stuff.
game where Craig and I died a lot.
Yeah. This is like really bringing back memories. Like I remember this.
It's very satanic. Very demony.
Yeah, I was in a Ratchet and Clank. That was about as demonic as I got. A weird robot. What is bringing me?
He's killing the heck out of you.
He is killing that guy.
The fly. I think the fly guy's doing the.
Yeah, we're gonna stop it.
A lot of this game was just figuring out who's killing you at that time.
I love that.
Mission start, and I'm dead.
Yeah, that's it, right? The purple icon.
Yeah, you can shoot at him.
This is really fun.
Goat Link. Well, that's helpful. He has a health bar. Oh, he landed. He didn't land the sword. That's cool. He's
How do I
about
block?
15 feet tall.
Can I block? This is
I don't
fun.
think so. You just have to dodge. You about got him killed. And he's flying.
Great.
Oh, he's got a shield.
Got
Get
him. Yep, I got him. Whoa. What difficulty am I playing on now? It didn't even give me a choice.
I don't know.
think.
Probably normal.
Hearing some Harry Potter in the background.
Oh. That startled me. Something else I like about this game is he never seems to be fazed by anything.
There's like giant demons.
Wouldn't you poop in your pants if you saw that? Dante's like,
But he's a son of Sparta.
yes.
Oh, he's got 2 life.
The reign of Gera?
I'm not good at this.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. This brings back memories of Sekiro,
Yeah.
the giant ape.
What he just did to you, that's an example of what not to do if you have a baby. Never shake a
What?
baby.
Shoot him with a gun?
That too. But what he did to you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. As the kids would say, he showed you like a Polaroid picture.
I don't know if kids were saying that before, John.
They don't say that. They did in
I think they're
2003.
in their 30s now.
They did in 2003 when what's that name of that band? The Andre 2000.
I think they're
Gosh.
probably married with children and pay taxes and all that.
Yeah, they pay taxes finally. They weren't paying taxes then.
They have a mortgage.
Actually, they came out with an album not long ago.
That was an
Or
album.
Andre 3000 did.
What was an album for?
Yes, that's the name of the band. It was him and Big Boy. What's the other guy's name?
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
I've got to kill this
He's
Orangura.
not even interested in you. He's just like, I want to break this glass.
What am I shooting at?
You know what I miss?
Can I change
I
what
miss
I'm locked
this, too,
onto?
on PlayStation 2, how they don't necessarily have to be touching anything. He's just floating there. He's not really holding on to anything.
Wow. I can't see what I'm shooting at.
Don't you love these camera angles?
Yeah, it's just as bad as the first one was.
Now he can. Has he been doing that the whole time where he shoots the
Crap.
air balls in here?
Jump!
He spent a lot
I
of
jumped!
Time, he spent a lot of time yelling at this game.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into what's the creature thing?
You better, you're gonna die. Wow!
Holy cow, he was in the crap out of him now.
Why didn't I just do that the whole
I
time?
think when you.
I was down to like that much health though.
I think when you're about to die, he goes into survival mode.
How do I get out of it?
See how
You're
quickly,
yelling.
see how quickly it drains your bar?
You're yelling now.
Key. Key to unlock a huge gate blocking a passage from the station to the harbor. Okay.
How could he possibly know that?
It's written on the key. Like all.
All that? Yeah.
This is
It's
the
a
key.
note. It's not the note.
Mhm.
That's where you just came from.
Alright, I just came out of there, but I think that key unlocks this door. I think it unlocks.
Something
I wish
about-
I could turn the
Something
freaking
about the
camera.
harbor.
Wait, you can upgrade your crap, right?
I don't have enough orbs, I don't think yet.
Is it, you have
You've used the key. C rank, okay.
You got ads.
I got ads. Okay.
The worst disease by far.
Ads. Okay, next mission.
And its counterpart, Hive.
Hive.
H-I-V.
She has many arms,
Oh.
but only one heart, as she waits for the hunter deep in the water. Let's power up now. 10,000 to do the guns? I don't got that kind of cash. I'm gonna buy these.
Does it heal you at the beginning of every level?
Why is it the same?
Yeah, I think you start off with fresh health every time.
But I
you, when you use these,
smell of fear.
when you
I got a
use
smell of
these,
fear for you.
when you use items, I think it counts against your score.
You know what? I don't care. I think
Well, trust me, I use them all the time.
I don't think there's any way I want to get S's on these the way I'm playing.
No.
But nobody wants to mess with me. You know what this kind of reminds me of, this level? I don't know. Did you guys play Metal Gear Solid 4? There's a level where you go to that kind of like French Quarter kind of place or whatever and have to follow this guy around for like 30 minutes. It feels like similar kind of atmosphere.
Isn't it fun when video games feel like work? You're like, I love this game. Or you're in there yelling at it, and you're like, I hate this. And your mom's like, just take a break. And you're like, never.
I was screaming the other day, and my wife came in and said, I said, I'm having fun. She's like, doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like you're having a lot of fun.
It's too bad.
I remember being a kid and just having tears, like playing Spider-Man for Super Nintendo. And my mom's like, you're turning that off right now. And I'm like, oh. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm stuck. I can't get out. And she goes, it's Spider-Man. Can't even walk on walls. And I'm like, that's what I thought, Mom. And she's like, let me try it. And she just accidentally gets you unstuck. And you're glad, but you're also mad that your mom actually did it for you.
Is that what you guys had to do for Devil May Cry?
You left an orb back there. That blue, you need
Ooh,
that.
I need that blue orb. It gives me health.
I didn't know it was going to show it to you, or I wouldn't have said anything. I just don't want you to forget something you needed.
It's too bad the Dark Souls didn't come out back during this time. It would have been funny to hear stories about you playing that.
Yeah. Was that game like notoriously hard or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard.
That's kind of the meme that's around it, right? I don't think it's really that hard, but it does get a lot of that.
So me and Alex and Travis have recently went through all those games. And they're hard.
They hurt?
They are hard.
Oh, I thought you said they hurt.
They did hurt.
Like Smeagol, it hurts us. It freezes us.
I love when can you change what you're locked onto? No, I don't want to do that. How do I turn that off? Okay.
And half your magic bars going on. I remember that too, fondly. Saving up your magic bar to fight the final boss. If he's like already killed you and you go back and okay, I'm gonna save my magic bar for him. Oh yeah, that was something too. Did you see that?
What?
You can shoot two people at the same time, like over your shoulder.
That's cool.
If you get between them, and I think you
Oh,
have
and
to
they shoot. Okay.
and you get between them.
Yeah, that's
there
cool.
you go.
That's cool.
That was something new that they added.
That's awesome.
And of course it's Dante, so he's like, I don't have to look. I'll just do it over my shoulder.
I wish it let you switch what I'm locked onto. Because I'm like
You
fighting
might be
some
able
guy.
to, I just don't remember how.
Is that what the right stick's used for?
Maybe.
No,
I remember when you would get these, it was in the box, it would have the manual and you would read that.
Those are,
Cause back
on the way
then,
to Dodo.
yeah,
didn't they didn't always, you couldn't go start and then control. That wasn't always an option, was it? Is that always a thing? Because I know on video games now, you just, because I know we'll get frustrated and be like, how do I do this? Then you just hit, you go to the menu and you just go to controls and it just gives you like a diagram.
It's like a per game thing usually. Not all games kind of show that.
I love this mechanic of having to break doors. It's really fun.
Is it made out of bone?
Ninja bone.
I think you're almost close to ending this war.
Bro.
I'm gonna get down by the water.
Take me to the river. So I was looking up how long it took to beat these games. The first one took a little less than 6. This one, people said it was around 6. And then 3 is like 20 hours. And I was like, gosh, almighty, what
Yeah,
happened?
3's got a ton of it. But I mean, I'm glad 3's my favorite.
Yeah, from what people say, it's a fun one to play. So I'm going to go through them. I'm trying to play through them. And then, because I looked at 5. I'd never been really interested. I watched you guys play and it was fun. But 5 looked unbelievably, like the graphics and the gameplay, and people said this one was fun. I was like, I want to play the other ones, and I want to play 5 next.
I don't know what you have to do here. I can't remember.
I think go up to that door and probably press circle.
Well, there has to be something, the thing floating there. You have to be able to do something with that.
You would think, but actually you go up to the door and press circle,
There you go.
I guess. It seems to be the theme of this game.
These guys kind of take the place of the marionettes.
Yeah.
This game was actually, I think, the first time I ever knew what a marionette was. I was like, why do they call them marionettes? And then I'm like, oh, that's what those little dolls with the strings are. Learning from video games.
Every day's a school day.
Every day is a school day. So what is the last video
Hashtag
game?
My day was called Downside.
What is the last game you have played, John? Because John is notorious for he's kind of retired from video games. But
Yeah.
I'm bringing him back Jay-Z style. He's coming out of retirement.
I was on a heavy Lego game with Noah. We played Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars,
Oh wow.
Lego Avengers. We played all those games, and basically I would sit kind of like this. I would sit,
And he would
Noah
watch?
would get stuck.
Okay.
Noah would get stuck and hand me the controller,
Okay,
and
then
I'd
you-
have to figure it out.
Okay.
But the last game we've been playing is Spider-Man for PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay. That one's awesome.
Yeah,
That is
he
so much
loves it.
fun. Yeah.
He loves it, and it has new costumes from the new Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Because
they
I guess
did
Marvel
updates.
owns it.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you turn into a demon in all of them?
No, just this one.
Really?
I think so, right?
In the first one, you turned into some demon thing. You had Devil Trigger, is what
A
it's called.
running demon beast.
A magic stone with the heart of a running demon beast.
Makes
Yeah,
you
they
run
put
fast.
that, I think.
Makes me run fast. Gotta go fast.
Yellow.
Yellow, yellow.
Yellow.
A crystal generated by immortals with the power of resurrection. Has there been any game lately you've seen you're like, that'd be cool to check out, but you haven't had
Oh,
time
there's been
to?
a ton, but
Devil May Cry 5, did you see anything
I
on
don't
that?
think so. I don't. I have. I probably have, but I can't clearly. I can't say yes, definitely, definitively. There you go.
What am I supposed to do
There's
here?
something.
Maybe you just gotta. There's a.
You probably have to, like
Staircase,
Alex said,
but how do
you
you
have
do
to equip that thing.
Let's see here.
You might have to go outside.
I feel like I want to get in that.
I think it has something to do with that,
Getting that
thing out
little-
there.
You probably gotta do like a running jump or something.
And somebody wants to fight you,
I didn't mean to do that.
and you tapped out.
I can run really fast, guys. Okay, this is not.
You need that for
yeah.
something, so I think you're smart to save it. I just don't remember what.
Frack, I didn't mean to do that. I want to go back up. There's something I'm missing in this room. That's to power up. I got a
that
yellow.
staircase there. What was I gonna do?
Yeah, can you get on the stairs?
No.
A 1 by or a 2 by 8 is keeping you from the stairs. It might have something to do with
Maybe I go back out.
that thing there. Maybe. Sometimes you have to backtrack. See, you just
Well,
did that thing I was talking about where you don't mean to go
That
through the door.
pedestal,
Is that
that's
you
where
got
that's
that?
where the
Okay.
thing was. So I
You
think
gotta go back to the area where the water was. Like leave this
That
area.
floaty thing, the floaty circle with the triangle. I think it has to do with that.
Yeah. Activate your demon thing and try that. Try the running faster.
it's over here.
Is that really the power? Wait, go down there. Where you go on the dot.
Or
Oh.
something.
I want in.
Can you jump over it?
Yeah, can I just
You can do everything
This
else.
does remind me of PS2 era. I don't know what the frick I'm doing.
There was
I just said I love Discovery and I hate this. This just gives me orbs. I'll take all the orbs I can get.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. It's like
Like, there's something over there. Can I just go through the water?
I think it'll kill you.
No, it won't even let
Or it
me.
might not even let you jump in.
Yeah, it's not even letting me. Invisible wall.
I can't remember. I remember getting stuck here. I just don't remember what you have to do to get unstuck. I think I had the walkthrough for this.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Climb the mountain.
Never mind.
Use the flying. See if you can use the flying thing.
I don't need to fly. I can already fly. I got it.
All that for one.
I think there's something blue up there.
Where's blue?
I remember seeing blue when he jumped. It just
Hey, you already got that.
he got okay. I really don't remember what you.
Okay, I
There's
think.
got to be something to do with that.
Hit it with your sword. There you
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Oh, you gotta run. It's on a timer. Right now.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
Like that.
You're gonna get there right as it closes, and you're gonna get so angry because I remember this now.
And you run out of the magic too. Like how do you?
Frick my life.
He has to go back and fight those guys again.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. This is where I would turn it off and go to bed.
I'm going to bed, guys.
It's fun, but it'll make you hate your life.
Yeah, this is where I'd be done probably too. How many of these guys I gotta fight to get that back up? And then if I fail again, I have to fight them again. And there's something I can refill my.
There's probably something you
Magic?
can buy. Yeah, go to the statue of the gods and you can buy the little.
I'm just gonna
there's
buy
like
it.
a star.
Let's just do that. Yep, let's just do that. Buzz off.
I think it's the.
Oh Lord.
No, it's the. Is it the Devil Star?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we're gonna buy 2 of these. No, we're not. Prices went up. Inflation.
Oh yeah, that's something that's fun too.
That's great.
It goes up. It's like gas. You're like, gas is $2.50. I better get gas, and then you go to work and come home, and the gas is $2.89.
You have to consume that item. Right?
Yeah, I gotta consume it.
Be ready.
I can't see where. Let me get used. Okay,
Try
I
to-
need to run really fast.
This might be one of those things
On
where you want to
this.
save it first and then do it. That way you can.
You
just go
can. You
back
can
to
only
your-
save at the beginning of the thing.
You can't reload your file.
I can, but
It
I'd have to
said
go
save.
back in there. It only saves at the beginning of the level. Each
Oh,
level.
when you hit
so-
pause, it said save. That's why I asked.
Did it?
Yeah. See. Save current data.
But I think I'm pretty sure it only saves it for the level. I have a bad
You're
feeling about
probably
that.
right. And it is normal mode. It said mode.
Ah,
You
shoot.
said that earlier.
Okay, so I'm gonna run on this main track, then I'm gonna go down these stairs.
You could probably jump over that wall. When you come around, just jump down instead
Okay.
of walking around.
And then I'm gonna run up there. Okay. I'm gonna do it this time. I have to do it this time, because I'm not fighting those guys.
Stand on this side when you hit the ball, don't? Because when you hit it last
gonna-
time, you were on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here.
So
I love that I'm fighting the freaking camera on this, and then jump over here.
yeah, that'll be probably the quickest way than going around. Going
Yeah.
around, you're adding a few steps.
Okay.
Yeah, stand on the side that you're on now.
Let's consume this goofy item. Oh, I've got 2 of them.
Alright, you get 2 tries.
Okay.
Hit and run. So you gotta hit it, turn on your double mode,
Now
and
you
run.
just hit it with the double mode thing.
Because I'll...
Okay, now go. It's already falling down before it lets you run.
Oh, gosh.
Run, run, run. Run.
So really go faster.
Roll.
Oh,
You got
yeah!
it. You got it.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, you can run a full. Forgot about that.
Nice. Oh, I better get out of that. Because it's going to make me do something stupid again sometime.
It's like if you hated that, wait till you have to do this.
Anything over here?
You probably just go straight through there.
Yeah, you gotta go through the door.
Just watch your face.
Looks bad. That octopus got boobies.
Go popcorn.
You know what I am gonna equip? I'm gonna equip that other amulet because it took 2 hits to that little gorilla. I'm gonna level up my magic here.
Still got another one of those you just eat, right?
Yeah, I got some vital spells. Gosh, I hurt. Ow.
Purple farts.
Okay, we're about to go nuts here.
I think if you don't get rid of all the legs, they all come back.
That hurt.
It's not good. There you go. That did some damage.
Bingo!
That's a bingo. Is that what you say? You just say bingo.
That's a bingo! Yeah, when I go play bingo nights. John, it seems like the next natural progression for you is to play bingo. After you retire from games.
I was quoting a movie there. You didn't think of that. The Warriors Bastard.
Okay. Speaking of that, did you, are you interested in this new movie? Quentin Tarantino, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I'm sure it'd be good.
'Cause me and Travis went and saw that and loved it.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was... I really liked it.
It's DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, right?
Yep.
No, it's Charles Manson, right?
It's about that era and stuff, you know. They're involved. Yeah.
Maybe you don't need to kill a legs or
Yeah, I need to get up here.
I think they did that.
Oh. She's protecting herself.
That was smart that you got Rick turned it back on.
What can I say? I'm a smart guy.
Maybe you don't need to hit them all, just kill one and then you get up there.
Doesn't sound like you're having fun. Don't you like how you can't see what you're doing?
Yeah, I love the camera.
Oh,
Good
you're
job
poisoned.
on the
You're
camera.
poisoned. You
Shoot.
got you with the purple stuff.
I better get some health.
Oh, there's some stuff.
That's red, though. I need green.
They're white too, though. You see the white?
White? Oh, there's a green. There we go. Okay.
I don't know what the white does. It might be magic.
I can't see, and it's not targeted right.
Can't see, can't hear, and can't see.
Oh, this is doing more than what I was just doing. Ah! Let me hit you! Oh my gosh. I have 1 hit left. Oh my gosh, that's not what I want to hit. Stop! Jeez. No joke.
I like how she goes back in the water like a statue. A little shaky. See, I told you there was white things. Ooh.
Ooh, motorcycle. I like motorcycles. White orb, a crystal with condensed demon tears. It will recover your magic power.
I told you it was magic power.
You're right. Shotgun. That's a weird thing to get when I walk up to a motorcycle. I think I would get the motorcycle.
You did. You just don't get to drive it. I don't think you drive it.
Now, were you
shift up?
Were you a fan of Final Fantasy VII back in the day?
Yes.
Are you interested at all in the new remake? Have you seen the remake stuff that they're doing? As I said, John is retired.
I go to work and I come home. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Taekwondo, and then on the weekend I cut grass and.
Well, you know what's going to be every
tomorrow
Friday?
I'm doing changing my
Game
oil.
day, baby.
Friday.
Yep.
Every Friday?
Yes. It's game day, baby.
You might as well just take these things off.
Alright, we're going to power up. What are we going to power up here? 5,000.
I never would have seen this coming.
We're going to
Megan's
do...
at work right now and we're sitting here playing video games.
The script is flipped. Okay, I want to buy a blue orb because that'll increase my health. We always want to do that. And I'll get another vital star.
Just make sure you don't forget to upgrade your weapons too. Because you just got.
They were 10,000. It's taking too long.
It's too hard. I don't want to do it.
I wish there was like a credit card system for games and you could get into debt trying to buy.
You're like,
some
look
of
at
these
my
upgrades.
save file from 1. I know what I'm doing. Give me credit. You want to lock in your interest rate.
Okay. Balto! Freaky and Gary. It's Jerry. Now, you mentioned Dante's Inferno earlier. That was one I was always interested too.
I love that.
Playing that one.
I have it if you want to borrow it.
That is another cool. I wish they would remaster that for.
Oh,
PS4
I have it for 360. It's decent. It's playable. It's not like where it has to be remastered.
Yeah.
Like this.
Something interesting.
You cannot do it on this. For what we're doing right now. I kid you not. You can't do it. I'll tell you off camera why. But other people that have played it are laughing right now. I know why.
What, Dante's Inferno?
Yes.
Because there's a big penis in there. I heard.
That yes. And there's. Okay, I didn't know how far we could go with
You
this,
can
but
say penis on
yeah,
stream.
there's a very large penis.
As long as it's in a
And
game.
it's connected to it, the devil, on his half coat side. And it's very floppy. So large that it's
That always surprised me that they got away with that, because I think that's the only penis game that you can get on PS3 and 360.
Yeah. And then there's also a lot of breast.
Okay. But
Like,
breast,
you have to
I feel
fight-
like God of War got away with that.
Spoiler,
and
one of the bad guys is Cleopatra.
Okay.
And what was the guy? The guy that was her like love interest.
Mark Anthony.
Yes, thank you. Mark Antony, yes. He's like
The clothing
he's
designer.
He's the mini boss, and then you fight her, and she's the size of a building. And she literally. You said we can say breast.
You can say breast.
We can say nipples.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Her breasts are out, and her nipples open, and more bad guys come out of her nipples.
Oh my gosh.
So you probably
I gotta-
can't do that on this. It's upsetting.
I gotta play that game. And I'll stream it and I'll just live censor it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It'll just be a big black screen. You'll just see Dante running around, but you won't see anything else. You literally have to kill babies in that game.
Oh my gosh.
Because they say if babies die, they're trapped in purgatory if they're not baptized.
That's what I
Is that
thought
a
was
thing?
cool about.
I thought that was a thing.
That's what I thought was cool
But
about
they
Dante's
cry?
Inferno. It was about
I
that
remember-
book, or is it about
Yeah.
the actual? It was about Dante's
the
Inferno.
Divine Comedies.
The Divine Comedy, yeah.
So they
I'm
they
getting
recorded
lit up right
actual
now.
babies like screaming and crying.
Nice.
And so you walk in the room and these little babies like they're laying down on like a demonic changing table, and they get down and they have like sword arms like Baraka from Mortal Kombat, and they run at you screaming, and you have to kill them with a giant
This
scythe.
sounds like my type of game.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
I don't know. Maybe I'm desensitized, but I'm just like, okay.
You're like, how many babies do I kill?
Or I'm not seeing the problem here.
Is there? Do they die quicker if I hit them in the head? They have the soft spot. You can bury the scythe in the soft spot.
This is coming from a guy that is a dad, so I
have
don't
two
feel
boys.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
She love how they're off camera. I never get
Yeah,
that.
that's a great feature. People said they hated it in the first one. They said we're gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
You loved not seeing what you were fighting in the first one.
When
But I'm
Dante-
excited to play the third one now. Actually,
It's a lot better. You can't. I'm not.
nah, I think this is the
I
pinnacle of
remember-
games.
The internet wasn't that big of a thing back then, so there wasn't.
There wasn't much
there
groaning.
there
and
wasn't
moaning.
anywhere to complain. At.
Yeah, exactly. There
'Cause
was
you could
less
have,
places.
You could
to-
have a blog, but if nobody knew what it was, they wouldn't read it. So.
Is that freaking gorilla
Yeah,
back?
he's back. A lot of people, that was their big complaint was the camera use.
I don't want to
So I'm
fight
pretty
that.
sure. I'm pretty sure that was one of the first things they changed.
You know,
Yeah,
away-
yeah.
move away
I'm
from
hitting him now.
Bridge. He'll jump down.
Well, I'm trying not to. I'm fighting with the camera. I don't want to like lock onto anything else. There we go. Cool. I can't move fast enough. Stop!
is there no dodge?
There's circle. Maybe I have to circle my way out. Nope.
I like how you try to dodge him. You run along the wall and land correctly in front of him.
I'm just gonna shoot with my gun. My gun's doing pretty good damage.
Oh. He can't do that if you're under the bridge, I guess.
Under the bridge, and there's a lot. You can do that though.
Yeah, sure can.
Heavy glow. Orangutan is killing me. I was
And they
there.
had a bird to help for it this time.
Stop.
Just keep moving.
I gotta freaking use
Stick and
my
move,
other.
stick and move. That's something else that's fun.
I
Have you
can't-
noticed that? How you'll come down with a chop and you'll miss them?
Yeah,
You're
that's
this close.
Cool. I love this game. It's really cool, guys.
Yeah.
About time to freaking turn devil on this guy.
Do that. There you go. Now you're touching.
Good night. Blue cheese.
There was horses and a man on fire, and Zack stabbed him in the heart with a knife. There's something going on there.
Great camera changing. Did I have to do that? I mean, yeah, these levels are so big and empty. They're just...
There's a tanker truck with a sleeper cab. I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna blow up. Yep.
The tank.
It's a
On a tank.
haunted tank, yeah.
Haunted tank? This is where Kojima got the
That,
idea for Death Stranding.
That tanker didn't have any flaggers.
That does look like
How do
Death
we know if
Stranding
it's
in the
flammable
trailer
or
for Death
not?
Stranding. The infested tank.
Don't you like how you just fought a boss for the second time and then they're like, hey, here's another boss?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I could do without the tank having higher speed. That's upsetting.
Oh, there are more than one tank.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, there's one back there.
He can't hit you up there though, it doesn't look like it.
He's shooting from the top there.
Oh, yeah.
It's great, guys. Now,
Are these a boss or are these regular enemies?
I'm not sure. It's been so long, I can't remember.
this is cool.
Yeah, that was like 5 hits in a row where you didn't hit anything.
This game sucks.
We were singing its praises earlier, how fluid and stuff it is.
Yeah,
This is
no.
awesome. I hate it.
Okay, blew up that one. Can I get down
There
here?
were 3.
There's 3?
There's one up on that bridge too.
Cool.
Do the machine gun fire thing.
That's too slow though. I need fast. I want to go fast.
I thought that's what you were going to say. I'm going to go buy some milk and then I'm going to cry. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You might wanna use your
really
health
do
star.
know all these obscure lines and references and stuff.
He said it first. He said I want to go fast.
You really are incredible at that.
I did know that one.
Mostly the full film.
Okay, here we go. Now where's the other
Probably
one on
don't
the bridge?
stand on it while it blows up. You want to make it an even 3 on the tanks.
Now nothing can hurt me. Wow, fun fight, guys. This game's awesome. Did you guys hate this back then? Or did you know something was going a little awry with this game?
No, we just thought it was hard. This is what video games were. He got almost no red things for it.
Luckily I'm going in this big empty parking lot with no cars in it.
Yeah, that's something else this game will make you do. You're like, that's too far, I'm not going to go get that. And you're like, I better go get that. And then you have to just...
This is similar.
You have to hoof it.
This is a similar complaint I have for Banjo-Tooie. Did you guys ever play Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie?
No.
Banjo-Kazooie is awesome. Tooie is fun as well. Same problem. They just wanted to show we can do these big levels. Okay, cool, but like,
Yeah.
wish you would have made more fun things in to do.
It works for like sandbox games, but
Yeah.
not these kind of games.
Yeah.
Like,
And even sandbox games have to figure
Marvel
out how to
Superheroes.
have fun stuff within, you know.
Yeah, Lego, like the game Lego Marvel Superheroes, you could turn into Iron Man and fly all across the city.
Yeah.
But then there's like little mini games. You can
Yeah,
do.
there's fun stuff in
This is just a lot of running.
You gotta jump across the river.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Just go with it. There you go. You got another amulet.
Got an amulet.
This might be a new round one.
It looks like the game is glitching. It doesn't look like it's trying to do an effect there. What'd I get? We got... No. Is that our own?
Defense
No.
heart.
A magic stone with the heart of a victorious battle god. Vigorous.
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 Did you say victorious?
Well, vigorous, victorious, tomato, tomato.
There's no T.
In my head, there is.
I'm just breaking your balls.
Okay.
Wait till you get.
Maybe I
I think
can-
it's
maybe
called
I can equip
Chrono
that.
Stone. It lets you. It slows down time, so the enemies come at you like this, real slow, and then you just knock the crap out of them. That's all you have right now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that was just the only one I had.
Can you attack faster when you got the speed stone on?
The running one.
Yeah.
I think so.
That might be better to put on. You can like
Yeah.
hit them more.
The only time you really need the flying one is if you have to fly it, like you can't jump it.
I think that's probably where you came from. Go down the other way.
I think I do have to jump that.
You probably
have
gotta
any-
run it then.
Do you have any magic?
The flyover?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Flying
fly- I'll
is
fly
more
it over.
guaranteed.
This is fun, guys.
Just listening to Dante's stilettos.
Can I just go up this way?
Maybe. I wouldn't jump it again though, because if you fall, you have to run all that over again.
I think it's blocked.
Uh-oh. Yeah, save your magic.
I don't know where I gotta go.
Can you jump up there?
That's where it was.
Oh, I just got
Where I
right
got
there.
the amulet.
You know, a game that did the cityscape better than this. I understand, like, it
No
was
game
much later.
did it better than this.
It was Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
I never played that.
Those would be up your alley simply because, like, the first one was very much like Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah, you'd really like this.
Very, very much like Dante's Inferno. But it was cool because, like, you had this chain whip and you could do, like, all these different combos you learn, and it was a lot of fun. The story was pretty good.
Gameplay was good.
Yeah, and the sequel was pretty good too. I didn't like it as much the first time I played it, but I played it again a couple years later, and I really appreciated it after that.
I do not. Okay, that's where I go. Of course,
Is that a double chopper?
Yes.
infected chopper.
Get away from the chopper if you want to live.
It was a mishmash of total there.
A little bit of Arnold. I like how it has an eyeball, but it's in the back of the helicopter.
Funny you should mention him. I started playing Skyrim again for the first time in 8 years. Right? Like, I haven't played it since it first came
Yeah.
out. And I made...
That was it. That was the last game I bought for me that I
Okay.
played. And I got
Skyrim.
stuck and I turned it off and never played it again.
I made a guy as a Nord, and I gave him long hair, and then like I gave him a little bit of an underbite, and he turned to his profile. I swear to God, it looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is. It's so like James and Conan. Yeah. The Barbarian.
That's
I think I took a picture of him actually. Like I was trying to make me, and it just didn't come out. Oh yeah.
nice. You were going for
Really?
you and you got Arnold. That looks like Arnold.
Yeah, it does.
Just without the hair. That's a good shot.
There's another one. A little bit better.
Yeah. The jaw
Yeah.
up here, that's the cheek.
I had to give him a little bit of an underbite and bring his brow out, but that looks dead on like normal.
That was something else I noticed too. Is being younger, you're like, I wish I could do more with this game. It's so much fun. And then you get it when you get older, and it's like you have to make your eyes this. You have to adjust this, and you have to do this. And I'm just checked out at that point. I'm like, just do it for me. Just let me.
I will say, as I've gotten older, I get less patience for anything. If it's like,
Yeah.
do this, and it's like, take this to this person, it's like, is that what I gotta do to? Okay, I just.
So I have to do that.
April really loves that stuff, like customizing, because she spends hours on Sims 4. Literally, she's put like 850 hours into the game. And a lot of that is just her making new Sims and like designing their hair and their
Yeah.
features and their face, and it's like she really likes
That's one I
that
never
stuff.
played was the Sim thing.
Yeah, and some people are in like
I knew
Animal
about
Crossing
it,
and
but
stuff
I
like
never-
that.
I wasn't a
thought that was
PC
more
guy.
like a girl's game, because you know.
And people are in Animal Crossing and like maintaining and stuff or
That
whatever.
game was kind of cool. Craig had that on GameCube.
Yeah,
You had to
I
have a
had
whole memory card just for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had the one for 3DS.
that's what I played. The one for 3DS and I played the one for Wii,
Yeah.
and now I'm Animal Crossed out. I got that out of my system.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
They
fun.
also
It's a
that
fun little
GameCube.
kid game.
yeah, they
One
were
of those
fun.
early on GameCube games was the Sonic game with Shadow, where you could you had the and you had the eggs and you could make the little
Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah.
yes that game. Oh yeah, have fun running from the fire. And you're just you don't want that game.
Well, luckily I'm liking these controls. There's another infected chopper. Oh, wrong way.
Infested child.
Infested.
You're
chopper.
0 for 2 on reading words.
We're doing pretty good.
That's not good. That's a 0.
0 for 2, you know, it could be worse.
There he is. You're running from fire and you're being attacked. Don't you like that? How you just have to.
Oh, this
jump
looks like a
randomly?
good. This sucks.
This is good. This sucks.
Oh my gosh, get me up here. I'm about to get my fast running demon thing on.
Can you get into those stairs? Or, I'm sorry, the elevator?
No. Wreck my
You better do
life.
something.
Freck.
Yeah, so like Skyrim, I stopped playing that. Maybe the same reason you did. It just very quickly, because like I 100% of Oblivion, the one before that, and then I think I 100% of Fallout 3 until they added DLC and like they added more achievements. So I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
And I was just so I was open world gamed out.
Yeah.
Like I was so sick of open world games at that point. And I've been sick for a long time, and I'm just now coming back to Skyrim. I'm having fun with it actually.
Yeah, Skyrim. I loved at launch. I wasn't open world out, but I really liked Skyrim at the time.
So I'm
Yeah,
playing the,
I remember exactly
special
where I
edition.
quit. You have someone pays you to sneak in and get something for them in this room. Well, I saved and went into the door, and I didn't give the guy enough of my stuff to be able to fight. And I got trapped by the three guards.
Yeah.
And you walk in the door, and they just immediately kill me.
I remember that.
There's nothing I could do.
Yeah,
I think
it's
I
like,
went to that too soon. I wasn't leveled up enough. I wasn't
Yeah.
strong enough. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you have to
screw
put
this.
all your stuff and your equipment in a chest.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you give them too much, you have nothing to fight with.
Yes, that's exactly what I did. I gave him everything.
I think that was either the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, I can't remember. But I quit there. I didn't play for long. I didn't get any of the cool powers. Can't you like turn into a werewolf in that game or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got any of that cool stuff.
never
I only got
got
like
that.
two. I only got like two of the dragon powers. I think. Like where you go up the mountain, catch the snow guys.
I just did that yesterday. You can a vampire too, I think. That was the cool thing about Oblivion. I got vampirism on purpose in it. It's like you would get it by finding vampires as like natural like a disease.
Yeah.
And you'd sleep and then you start getting you'd be a vampire. And it would get worse progressively every day until day 4. It was like a 4-day cycle.
Yeah.
And like you would be your weakest against sunlight and like holy stuff or whatever. Maybe. But you'd also be your most powerful. And so like I would wait till day 4 and then purposefully go into the Oblivion gates and just clean house.
This game rules, guys.
Nothing could stop you.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Did you have to do it at night?
No. But you always ran the you actually you had to go in at night because if you were stepping sunlight your health bar would be like but you always ran the risk of coming out during the day. Because like you close the gate and you don't know what time it is outside. So that was always in the kind of
So you want to try to get there right at something. Yeah, I never made it to the fun part. I just got to the frustrating part. I went. And it was done.
Chat audio is a little low. Thanks, Jacob. A little low. How about now? How are we sounding now?
you know what people are to see.
Asleep.
This is Cincinnati, dude. That's what I'm imagining.
I also should probably turn that down. Okay, I like how I defeated that boss and nothing really changed. There we go. Yeah, it just stayed the same. Better, haha. Thank you, Jacob.
Is that Jacob Ware?
Jacob Ware, one and only werewolf. What am I looking at? What'd they show me just now?
I don't know.
Something's going on up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How did we make that not happen?
Can you get to the platform?
I want this ladder.
Oh, you have to fight Kuya, whatever that is.
Boy.
Female chicken, right?
Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm going over here. You know what game I just loved skipping stuff on was Halo 3 when that came out. There's a way you can just skip entire levels, just run past everybody. Now games are better, like, okay, you have to beat these monsters here.
I remember playing the library on the first Halo,
Yeah.
and I just like went to sleep. This is the most boring level of any game I've ever played. Somehow it's
Yeah, it was a
worse
real sleeper.
This sounds like you're constantly in the first Blade movie.
Speaking of which, I guess they're making a new Blade movie.
Yeah, it's with a different actor though.
than you know say. It's like 60 now.
I would still watch it.
Wesley Snipes.
Easy to please.
That's you.
Easy to please.
Hollywood is bankrolled by you.
stupid people.
You said it, I mean.
You heard it.
Loving these platforming. This is pretty cool, guys.
I like how you keep going from I hate this game, but this is pretty cool.
No, now I'm being just facetious. Cool, another infested chopper. That's pretty. I was
Had an even
wondering-
bigger health bar.
Please come down.
I would
here.
love it if one of those infested tanks fell on you right now.
There's rabbits on the end of the health bar there.
They look like goats. Evil
Yeah, it's like a
goats.
demon goaty thing.
I'm gonna matrix out of here.
Don't worry.
Oh, can I jump up here?
Right. No, I don't think so. I think you just hide behind those. Oh yeah, you
No,
can.
I
I,
can't
was
hide behind
wrong.
Go get chopped up. You're gonna lay. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Oh, that really sucks.
It's a really fun part of this fight.
This boss fight can knock you out of the boss fight. And now he's gone.
There he
I hate
is.
the crap on a game that like so many people spent so much time making and trying to get back.
Yeah, they
to
should have freaking spent another couple hours in
Yeah,
this.
on. Like, I don't know. Maybe this was fun back in the day.
No, John had fun with it.
I don't think it's for me though.
But I was frustrated a lot.
Okay.
I did this a lot. Oh!
This was your year as Dark Souls. Right?
Wait, can I?
Greg and I would constantly be looking at each other like, why won't he hit the helicopter? I keep jumping and slashing and he's not hitting the helicopter.
What are those rockets doing? Oh, it's pooping them out.
Rinse and repeat. Okay, now I just shoot these stupid pistols at this dumb infested
The people that
chopper.
make this game are like, we're gonna wear out the square button.
I'm just holding it down. Great boss design, guys.
I also like how Dante never has to reload. Hey, did you think about? I know he's mostly dead now, but you have the shotgun too. You can use that.
Oh, frick my life.
You forgot about it, didn't you?
You didn't.
You gotta
Greater
be-
power at close
Yeah, you gotta
range.
be up close to them.
But if you get up on that thing,
Yeah,
and
I'm
jump,
getting up on this thing.
jump and get close to him, and you just like.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Whoa,
shoot
you
him.
You just rode on that, I think.
Did I?
Yeah.
Is that doing
You're not
anymore?
close enough.
Yeah, it's taking damage.
Maybe jump.
It is, but you can do more if you get closer. See if you can jump on that thing. Because he definitely rides on one in the next game.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, sorry. Did I do that backwards? There you go. Aren't you glad
I'm
here?
going back to the freaking guns.
Yeah. I thought it would do more damage.
It did when I was
You
up
hadn't
there.
used them yet.
When I
That's
got up
why.
there, it was good. I hate this game!
This is the most fun I've had so far.
Oh boy. It's gonna shoot you off and. Oh man.
You're like, I'm gonna get back up there and fight you. He's like, I'll fight you on the way up.
Whoops.
Try to jump.
Oh, I got a hill or I'm gonna die. Frick, I keep hitting the wrong button!
You swing and then the missiles hit you in the
Square
face.
is such a sword button, not a freaking. Jeez, OPs. The more I look at it, the funnier it is.
Even Dante's body language, he's just like,
He's like, I guess I have to do this. I mean, if I have to. I want to hop up there, but if I get hit with those freaking rockets again, I'm not going to be a happy camper. You know what, let's do it. I'm the best Devil May Cry 2 player in this freaking world.
shoot you in the face immediately. She's almost dead, so I was going to do something crazy to knock her down again. At least she didn't swing, miss, and get hit with the missile. Because she did that like 3 times in a row.
Die! Oh my god!
Ugh. This will make you question everything.
Just add some delivery to your face.
What a freaking chore.
Just to rub it in and twist the knife. He's spent all that work and it lands on him.
He's like, finally, squish.
It's literally ding, 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 ding. Its extremities reach the sky. Its intestines reflect the color of darkness. Its name means a tower of misery.
What's a callus? Does that? I think it's a typo. It's supposed to say claws, right?
I know I need some vital stars, but I can only get one. Yippee-ki-yay!
How long have we been doing this? It's almost 9 o'clock.
Well, we're going till 2 in the morning.
I'm supposed to get my kids. They're at my mom's house.
Leave them. We gotta play this game.
Jesus. What are you doing at Zach's house, John? Playing a game from 16 years ago?
I say we just only play Devil May Cry 2.
Huh.
And then you just leave your kids there.
Yeah. Don't go back to work. Don't do anything. Just play this game.
The best Devil May Cry 2. I love this, whatever I'm doing here. This game was not done, is what I'm questioning.
They spent too much time on this.
Yeah, these look cool. Except everything seems out of focus. It seems like I know it's
You have to
480.
fight a building.
I know it's 480p and they're freaking upright. Like,
No, this is what it looked like back in the day, too.
Guys, are you not pumped to fight a building? You
I
know, the
fought an
helicopter was so much
infested-
fun to fight.
Yeah, I
Imagine
remember-
fighting a building.
I remember
this
thinking-
game is just how many machines or buildings or just boring things can we infest?
I remember thinking, how the heck are we going to beat this guy?
And I bet it's a combination of this and just a sword.
Yeah, it's a lot of getting out of the way.
Oh gosh.
It looked exactly like the cutscene, right, Zach?
Cool cutscene.
You think if something had this much power, it would also have 20/20 vision? Because it obviously doesn't see you.
I can't.
You like how he's doing it like this? He's like, yeah, I'll blow you up.
They're sending bats at me.
Not everything's on fire.
This would have been a cool like enemy design back then, but the way you fight everything is just so uninspired.
It's just
chip away thing.
That's why I kind of didn't like these games, these hack and slash games. 'Cause of that.
But you played these games for the cutscenes.
You play the games for the cutscenes.
You couldn't just go on the internet on YouTube and look them up and just watch them if you wanted to watch them. That wasn't a thing back then.
I don't want to attack the bats. I want to attack the big giant thing that's screaming at me. Correct. Okay, it's time for crazy mode.
You might want to do the flying one and then get right by
Yeah.
the sword.
There.
Keep it coming.
Now too high.
He's about dead now. This guy's basically just like a really scary funny one show.
That's weird.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Nice.
floaty head guy. You just wear yourself out hacking and slashing until you build up your magic bar, and then you're like, you get a moment of really
Yeah,
putting
fun.
it to them. Really cool attacks that are a lot stronger, and before you know it, it's over, and you're back to this thing. It's like a lot of work for not that much more work.
That about sums up Devil May Cry 2. A lot of work for not that much work. Frick! That hurt. That's hurting.
A lot of work for what? You didn't finish that.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this guy out.
Oh, oh.
Jeez, oh please. Die already.
Sorry, keep going. That wasn't a comment on the game. It's being up since 5 a.m. is what it is.
Well, this should wake you up.
It was better when you were flying. It's about equivalent to hitting that way.
Yeah. Crap.
It's true, it's getting it to land.
Okay, we almost got it here. Die!
Getting on cue with that much to go to get something moved.
Jesus, peas. And this has the same problem DMC1 has. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I fighting this tank? Like, what?
Who's Urboros? Eurobos? How do you say that?
Uroboso.
Oh, I just remembered something. There's a clothing line. I think it's called Diesel.
Yeah?
And that's a part of this game. Like, part of the bonus stuff is you can unlock different outfits for Dante.
From Diesel.
And he would be dressed in, like, designer clothes. I'm like, what 16-year-old boy cares about that?
I do.
Yeah,
This
it's really-
16-year-old boy does. Alright, I say we do one more when we wrap it up. How about
That's
that?
fine.
One more mission?
Yeah, they do, I mean, other than the ha, they go by quick. They're not really long.
Yeah, they're very... I might want to buy another Vital Star because I suck.
Get the big one. It's the same price.
Yeah, let's get that. Oh gosh, not next time.
Well, it was the same price as the little ones when I said that. Basically, I just made the big one more expensive now. Oh, it's the end of Jurassic Park. That's very annoying.
Great, now we're on a...
Well, Rick.
Weren't the Ouroboros the zombies in Resident Evil 5? Here in Africa?
I don't remember any of this.
What was that for?
Alright.
Would you say 3 was the one you played the most of?
I played it constantly.
Yeah.
There's so much. Remember I told you you have to play 1 before 3?
Yeah.
It's really cool. Oh,
It sounds like they...
confirms that they're the same storyline.
Yeah, it sounds like 3...
Three
sounds
is
like,
a prequel.
sounds like 2, I think they retconned. I don't even think they talk about 2 at all.
Really.
It sounds like 3
is
was like,
definitely
okay,
a
you
prequel.
liked 1, and people like...
As you can tell just from looking at the way they they rendered Dante in 3 that it's a prequel because they intentionally made him look younger.
Yeah.
And he's more cocky and, you know.
And then they also did a reboot called DMC. Did you hear about that one? And people don't like that one either. It's like 2 and 4 and that DMC people. Like,
They melded together the two that people don't like the most.
yeah.
They were like, you hate it? More of the same. Here it comes.
Some people like 4. I think universally 2 is not really liked, but that DMC there were some people that liked it, but not a lot. I like not being able to
You know
walk
what I
on
just
stuff.
thought of? This might have been tied, like, the reason we like this, it might have been tied to, like, angst related to puberty.
Yeah,
You're just killing things and hitting things.
that is a lot.
You're like, it's frowned upon to do this in real life. You can just mash the button and just shoot things. And that doesn't get old because you're just so pent up all the time.
But now that our angst is gone, you're playing Legoland.
I don't want to play Legoland, but I do. Oh, I think I remember this now.
That looks cool. Okay.
Oh, here's another one of those things. Whoa, that was cool. Oh, stupid. Flying ostriches.
Looks like I'm in the Metal Gear Solid 2 tanker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when the helicopter landed. I was like, oh, it's very Metal Gear Solid. And yeah, 2 specifically.
Where am I going?
Is Metal Gear Solid 2 is when you had the key cards and they would only let you
First-
go in certain ones.
First
If you
one was that way
hacked
too.
If you hacked it with like a Game Shark, you could go in there before you were supposed to, and there was like a scene where you could see you were Jack or whatever,
Yeah.
and you could see Snake walking down that catwalk inside the box. I remember doing that.
Oh, that's pretty
That was
cool. I remember Metal Gear Solid 3, you can skip that whole fight with the end. And the old guy in the wheelchair, if you shoot him during like the cutscene thing, while like stuff's going on right after the cutscene, you can shoot him. That is so awesome. Like,
You could also save your game before the fight.
yeah, and that's what I did.
Shift your system clock forward.
Yeah,
He'll just die.
Yeah, it just dies a little age, yeah.
because I had trouble with that fight as a kid, and I had to use one of those like cheat methods to do that.
Yeah. Also, why not? You're like, this is a thing. Just do it.
Yeah, it's a cool way to do it.
Because I remember a big part of these games for me was Game Sharks. The big disc that was blue on the bottom.
I had Game Shark for PS1. I didn't have it for anything else.
Yeah.
Craig had it for PS2.
Yeah, it would kick the slot open, and then you put the game in, and it would unlock certain things. But certain things, I remember we had God of War, and if you did infinite health, it would be fine to the very last fight.
Yeah.
And in the very last fight, you fight Ares, and you're both gigantic.
Yeah.
And if you have infinite health on, Ares' health bar will go off the screen, and yours you'll immediately die. Like you can't. It's not even enough time to take one punch at the guy. It immediately killed you. So you have to fight Ares without the cheat codes on. Craig and I spent a lot of time on that. There's a save point in here.
I don't think it's a save point, so. Is this where I came from?
I wasn't paying attention.
From Blizzard.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Now watch all of them respawn. Respawn.
Right.
Oh. You have to go.
Fine.
Oh,
I'll just jump in the lava.
I think you might be able to jump over that thing.
Is this little tiny door gotta go? Yep. It's the elevator in Metal Gear. What a thrill!
Yeah, in this game, you can't even ride the elevator. They're like, nope, you have to fight while you're on the elevator. remember my mom hated these games because I always had my PlayStation audio through my stereo.
Yeah.
So anytime you shoot, it's like just all bass. And my bedroom is right adjacent to the living room. And my mom was one of those moms who would always move the furniture around a lot.
Yeah.
Just because she'd be like, I'm cleaning, so I'm going to rearrange the way the living room furniture is. And when she would put the couch on that wall, she would just sit there and be like, wait, and hit the wall, like, turn it down. And I'm like, I can't wait till I get my own house. And now I got my own house and I just don't do anything.
You know what? These guys are itching to get me, but you know what? I'm itching to get to them.
Yeah, you ain't fighting them until you get off that elevator.
And you know what I'm itching to do? Devil mode. And hit nothing.
Yeah, you are just spinning your tires right now. There you go.
Goodbye, blood goat.
And
there's more. How do I... Can I just skip this?
Maybe. Yeah, there you go.
That was enough blood goat for me. Okay, that looks like I'm traveling somewhere now.
Sounds like someone doesn't know how to use a microwave.
We've got hot pockets in the microwave.
This is... I'd almost expect Dante to be like, I'm not locked in here with you. You're all locked in here with me.
Yeah. I wish I had black sunglasses on because that's what I would say. You guys, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. I like how that keeps beeping.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's like someone that doesn't understand how their microwave works.
You just go through the door.
Nah, he's going to the oil fan. Maybe. Can you see the screen again?
No, it's getting close. It's getting closer. Yeah.
Are you ready? I think there might be I can't believe I just thought of this.
Yeah,
but there might be a move where you can like hit them up in the air, and then you can jump up in the air and hit them while you're floating in the air. That's how you do your combos. Or is that the first one?
The first one.
Isn't there like an uppercut move?
Yeah, he hits him up and shoots him.
I think you could do that in this too. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Is it really gonna make me wait till I get to there? You think when I would beat all the enemies?
This is kind of like, remember how in Resident Evil they worked in the door thing as loading screens? Like that was the loading screen?
Yeah.
That might be what this is. They're like, no you can't, we're not done loading it off the disc yet.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, next level. Here's what we're gonna do. They're gonna go to the train and wait, and then put an elevator and they wait.
Oh.
And then they shoot bats.
Shooting at nothing.
Excuse me. That was a comment on this game.
Who is this guy?
Oh, I can't remember.
He's one of those guys that doesn't put his arms in his sleeves.
He's the bad guy.
Oh, it's Tekken.
Yeah, so he's the bad guy from Tekken.
Jeez, well I'm excited to get his backstory.
Yeah, I feel like we've all been on acids.
I'm gonna save that and I'm gonna call it a stream, guys.
Yeah, low battery.
Well, I'm not sure if I'll beat this game. This game.
You're not beating it tonight.
I do want to give some feedback to the development team that made this game. This game is Doo Doo Poo Poo Pee Pee Pants. And I do not recommend it. I think this game is total turd.
Yeah.
I think this
remember
is...
when you text me, you're like, what do you think? And I'm like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he likes it, but I've heard other things. But yeah, this game is total booty. Thank you for making it, Capcom.
I paid money for this.
But maybe you shouldn't have made it. Maybe that's a thought.
Yeah.
So I will be...
So it's like, we know you did your best. do better.
Hindsight is 2020.
I think I'm going to do the world a favor and delete the Devil May Cry 2 Wikipedia page. Just delete it. Nobody needs to know information about it. So, thank you for watching. DweeboYT on Twitter. Check us out on there when we're going podcasts. When we're going live with streams. Don't play Devil May Cry 2. And final word, I'm going to give it to John, our special guest.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time on this game, but I make poor decisions. So, don't be like me.
Learn from me, kids.
Yeah, learn from me.
And
do
you
what
know,
I say, do what I say, not what I do.
and these guys thought I was locked in here with them playing the game. Yeah, they were locked in here with me.
We really were. This was